One of the things I've often heard from students at the university, students who maybe a couple of years before coming here didn't expect to be studying at the university, but might have been living in Bristol, for example, for a long time, is that to begin with, they feel a little bit like the university and the rest of the city are different worlds, as though they're crossing from one world to another when they come into the university. And that doesn't always last, that impression, but it is often how they feel at the beginning. So I wonder if I can ask you, why is it you think people sometimes think of the university almost as like it's a different planet?
That's a very interesting question. And I feel like everyone would have a different answer to this. So I'm going to answer solely in my perspective. Now, growing up as a young male, I've always grew up in the hood, as they call it. And that does have an effect on your view of life because, we are and we become what we submerge ourselves into. So what we're around, what we watch, what we listen to, all of these social and environmental factors, changes our view on our vision of the world. Clifton and the university is a whole other, it's like, I wouldn't say the opposite, but it's nothing like the hood. So that's where that different world comes into place.
Is it actually like that when you're here? Do you need kind of space boots or the equivalent? Are there ways in which you have to adjust a little bit when you start working at the university? And are there ways in which it's less like another planet than you might expect?
There's a lot of different factors that creates that different worldly kind of vibe to why people may think that the university is a complete different place. But being here, you can kind of see why. So I kind of agree to it. In fact, that you know I came from the other side of the spectrum to where I am now, and there is a difference. You know, there is. I'm not going to deny that there's not. There is a difference.
I also wanted to ask you how you find people react when you tell them you work at the university. This is something I've been struck by, that I get a whole range of different kinds of response when I say that I work at the university. I'd be interested to hear what your experience of that has been like, and what people's kind of expectations of the university are when you start talking about it.
There's normally two predominant reactions. One is shock and surprise, and the other is joy. The fact that I'm actually here. Especially when I tell them that I was the first black male to get the position. Um, you know, so a lot of the youths in Bristol, they know me through music. So a lot of them, they add me on the social medias, and I'm always constantly posting up what I'm doing at work. How I'm overcoming problems, what cool ideas or what's actually going on in the lab. And a lot of the young youths role models are musicians. So the fact that they can see me, you know, still do a passion of theirs and their dream, but still go and do a very good job. I feel like it is making an impact. It it would be if I was their age, to be honest with you. I feel like it will spark something in my head to say like, look, if he's doing it, you know, maybe I can do it as well. So yeah, I mainly only get positive feedback, to be honest with you.